Okay, so he's moving. He's moving in again. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about. you know, I think he can tell I've he's weakened the forces in the north side of the map. So let's have a look at the replay. Okay, well, that's interesting. And I didn't. So I'm gonna check something. Okay, but it says it's scrolled off. Let's just set it up now. Okay, well, I'm gonna try the combat logging to see if it helps. Yeah, well, it's well, this won't be in the log. I'm not sure if it leaves it on all the time, but that would be helpful, because it writes it to a file, and it might be useful to be able to look at the file if things are, if the log is a bit long. Okay, so they moved up, the cavalry moved up again, at the Schützen. Oh no, okay, this is the ones that were in the trees. Ooh, 20%. And then they moved in. They were ambushed. Oh, okay. I thought he had moved in to because he knew I was there. He didn't realize I'd moved into the trees. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, that one's hurt really badly. The Polish rifles that were attacking in the south, they've taken 7 casualties so far. Ouch. Okay, let's inspect the troops and see what we can see. Okay, so unfortunately, I see a problem up in that side already. Let's move on. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, well, he's still here, from what we can tell. Well, I can still only see the one. Around, and we can still only see the one from there. He rallied. Yay! I don't think this guy's gonna rally. 99 suppression, yikes. Hey, he rallied. But that's it, he used up everything. The only way I could rally him again is if I moved. Yeah, I should have moved him up the last turn, but I'm not going to be able to move him now anyway. Damn it. One of those things, if you know ahead of time that you're not going to be able to rally him so that you can move him, you just leave him routed, then he'd run away. But now he's stuck in that position, and guess what? He's probably going to land mortar fire on him again. Ow. Damn it. Yeah, this is why I'm thinking this area is a lost cause. 'Cause I don't really have good strength here anymore. This platoon has gotten really weak. They're still, I mean, they still have fight left in them, but they've been hit hard. Okay, so let me back up here. Well, I have two somewhat just backed up just to have a look at this again, because this one is somewhat, this one's okay, that one's okay. This one I've lost control of again. Well, if I could move him, he'd be safe, but no. Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure I was thinking that through properly. Okay, so. No suppression at all. The Polish rifle section that moved in here to see what was going on, they've taken a real beating. It's nice that I've been dishing out a little bit, because in some parts of the map I've been really taking a pounding. On the north side, yeah, that platoon's been seen better days. I don't know. I wish I had a way to move forward, because right now I can't see a way forward here. I might be able to gain a few hexes in here and there on this side maybe, but I don't really expect to be able to push all the way to the victory hexes, and by then it'd be too late anyway. You know, we're halfway through the battle, and he's held those victory hexes for probably 5 turns now, I think. You know, even if it takes me another 2 or 3 turns at best to maybe capture 1 or 2, you still have the advantage, so it might not be worth pushing that hard. And that's what I'm thinking right now, is just to try and gain some experience more than anything else, and not really push too hard. But, you know, always wanted a little bit more, but I don't know if I can here. You can still only see one enemy. Same one? No, it's the tank. Okay. I don't think those actually. I'm still worried about that that one cavalry unit that was moving up my flank here, and I've lost. I have no idea where it is. It's really quite worrying. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can maybe send some scouts back to see if they can find it, but it could be anywhere, right? I guess if mortar fire starts landing on in areas that he can't see, then I know that that cavalry unit has made it all the way back to a good position. I didn't attack the scouts this time. Apparently they are still, those mortars are still firing. I see two enemies. Where? One there. Yeah, one there and one there. Don't know where this one is. Looks like he's disappeared. Maybe? Let's look around. Third battle in a row, I've taken trucks to move the mortars around, but I've not needed them. Just watch. If I say, well, I'll save there's only like 15 points or something. It's not a lot. Actually, it's even less than that. I think it's like 9 or 10 points. It's not a lot of points for the two tracks, so it's not really something to worry about. But just watch. If I haven't needed this yet, I don't take them. I probably will need them because I will have a situation where the enemy is just out of range and I can't move the mortars fast enough. Okay, so do I leave? I'm gonna leave him there, or am I gonna move? No, I'm gonna move him back because I want to move the heavy machine guns around a bit. Yeah, so. Okay, so he's still there. He's still there. Lost sight of this one. Yep, he's still there. I only see one enemy though. Because even though we've lost sight of them, they still have some line of sight. They have enough of a reference that they know he's there, even though it's not showing up on the map. Okay, so we can see that one. I don't think he can hit that. Yes, he can, but it's right on the limit of the range. Bloody hell. We can see, yep, again, on the limit of the range. That'd be 20 X's as well, I think. Yeah, absolutely pointless firing at it. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with these. I think I have a use for them, but I have to think about it a bit more. I mean, they have a machine gun on them, the it's an MG34, which could be very useful. And given they have some mobility, right? But of course they're quite vulnerable. They're very lightly armored vehicles, so they can get taken out with machine gun fire. He's routed. I have been giving a little bit. I wish I could say I was giving as much as I was taking here, but I think my losses are much higher at this point. I've lost a lot of 2-man scouts. Okay, and let's see. I think the armor may need to do something here. Okay, he saw something here. Because it was the squad here that... not sure. It pulled back. I don't know where it is though, that's the problem. Okay, so look at some of these things in a little bit more detail because I'm trying to figure out if you can see anybody here. Doesn't appear to be anybody in there, so I don't know. That's going to be a bit of a leap. To test whether there's anybody actually there or not. Well, I am thinking that it might be better to pull this platoon back. Because I don't. He hasn't done anything here, but I suspect he will. I don't have anything here. This area is completely vulnerable because this platoon has been helping that side more than anything else. So I don't. This platoon is all on its own. We've got some light recon tanks, but they just basically machine guns with tracks on. Tracked machine gun carriers more than anything else. They can be destroyed with machine gun fire as well. The armor is quite thin. Okay, we can see those, but nothing down here. In order to get another rally attempt on him, I'm gonna have to move the company HQ up to that position, but I don't know if he'll get there in time. See how much? He still only has 2 casualties, surprisingly. Does he have another rally attempt? No. Yeah, this is why I'm thinking this platoon's in two. They're not in really good shape. We've got one that's not going to rally anymore. He can move, so that's probably a good idea to get him out of there. I don't know. The thing is, I can't move this one. So it's really hard for the rest of them to move, and they can't leave them behind. let's move the recon up this way first. So down here. Why am I looking backwards? Because there's possibility of a cavalry unit moving around behind me. So, yeah, it's one of those kinds of battles where just about everything, the unexpected happened. Here, just look around. Huh? Why can he see on that side? Why can he see over here? Okay, well, so far so good. Okay, we'll leave him there. Okay, so do I move him up here? Why has he only got 4? I'd like to get this one rallied, but then I wouldn't be able to move away from that position again. Because he's only got 2 movement points. And we're on height on the slope and height 20, so there's trees here, so that's why. So once he moves up here, he can't move back. Height 10, we should be able to move. Let's try here. Okay, so far so good. There's nothing obvious around. Doesn't mean anything. Until I get these recon further up here. No, I'm not going to move him again. No, we'll get them together like that. this is what, height 20, height 15. Oh, this is how the map gets kind of odd, because you have a height 15, you have a slope here. So this road's actually running a the road is actually sloped this way. Yeah, well, this happens with random maps, right? It's just in a designed map, the designer would probably avoid doing something like that because it's kind of stupid. But I think it's probably a fairly common thing. I don't know. Supposedly, it's not a good idea to put them in a hex that's burning. But I don't want to leave him here either. The other option is to move him up here, but he's suppressed. So he's not going to be very effective if there's anything here. Which it probably is, because it's just too obvious. I mean, that's the reason I think he moved up here. Yeah, so, no, let's move him back here, I think. That'll allow us to find out if there's anything still here. Or, actually, I don't think we can see past that because of the smoke. Yeah, let's do that. Now we can see him, which actually is helpful. And we can actually hit that, I think. Yeah, so if he won't come up through that side again, he'll probably come around the other side. Which is not helpful. Because remember, it's cavalry, so, well, they're not that fast. I mean, they have the same speed as regular infantry. They're actually not that fast, which I was surprised at. I thought they'd be about at least twice as fast. I thought they'd have, maybe 15 or 20 speed as a for. I mean, they are, since it's all horses and they can move very quickly, but their speed is the same as infantry. They aren't any faster than these Schützen. So if he's going to move around, it'll take him a turn, because he won't be able to do it. I mean, he won't be able to do it in one turn. But I don't see that gains him anything doing that. So yeah, so I'm gonna move them back there. That seems like the safer move at the moment. Because my plan was to move back here, but with one section stuck here, I can't really leave it there. It's not a. I mean, it's a weekend. It's taken 2 losses. Damage 2. It's lost 2 men, but it's still in fighting shape. It's still a fighting unit. So if it was down to 3 or 4, and it would be done. I mean, we just definitely want to not use it in combat anymore. But at that level of damage, I'd still use it. But I can't do anything with it. I can't move it. It can't attack because it's too suppressed. And of course, mortar fire is going to land on it again, probably at the end of this turn. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna move the. In case I need to rally, I'm gonna move. I may regret this. Okay, can't be seen from there. Just to be able to get him closer in the next turn, if necessary. Because only HQ units, you have the 3 ways. Well, actually there's more than 3 ways, but with what I've got, there's the leader of the squad can rally the unit, and then the next level up is the platoon leader can rally the unit, or the company commander can get close and try to rally the unit. So you have 3 chances, and I've used up 2 of them 2 chances already between the leader of the squad and the platoon leader. So the only thing I have left is the company commander who just happens to be reasonably close that he could get there in another turn, but it may not be needed because he may have rallied by himself by then if he doesn't get hit again. And the chances of that not happening, pretty low, I'd say. He's hit that hex with mortar fire for 2 turns now. It's just too easy a target. He must, and I think he's got a. No, he has no line of sight, so it's not. It's just blind firing. But the thing is, if you hit the same hex multiple, continuously for like more than 1 turn, the fire will become more accurate even if you don't have line of sight, simply because they're hitting in the same hex, right? Well, not necessarily more accurate, but it'll be hitting the hex more frequently, rather than hitting outside of the hex and wasting shots. So, moving on. Probably going to. He's routed. I may be able to actually make him run away now. If I could, it'd be great if I could do that, because then there's a chance of him rallying here. 23, 42%. The problem is that the cavalry are elite units, and they're just hard to bother by shooting at them. You really have to hit them very hard in order to get some effect, right? And we finally got him to pull back. It was like an average unit would have probably pulled back with the first shot there because they were so heavily suppressed already. Yeah, but that's that. But now what? He's still pinned. It's not rallying them. I think I just leave it like that. I don't know if he approaches from this side, then he meets them first. So I might actually just put him back in the trees. He has some cover here because he's on the slope. We've got this area covered, I think. You can still hit him if I wanted to. Let's see what he is as a target now. 6%. Waste of ammo. It's funny when it's retreating, it doesn't give you a speed. Okay, so let's move down to here. Now, I actually want to move some of these units because they are not helpful. This was a good position. I actually need to get a better line of sight to here if I could. That will put me further back though. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Because he has some line of sight into this area now. Okay, well, we'll try that. See how it works out. And he was in that position for quite a long time, so at some point I'm sure my opponent would have figured out where it was. So it's probably a good idea to move him now. I'm going to leave that one there, even though it's the same risk, because I don't want to have all the heavy machine guns moving. The heavy machine guns can't fire when they're on the turn that they move. It takes them some time to set up, so can't have all of them moving around. I'm going to get one of them up here, maybe even higher up. See somebody from there, and he can't target it anyway. Okay, we'll leave it like that. We'll move him slowly because I'm not sure he might get spotted if I move him faster. Because there's a slope here. Yeah, so that'll be moving around 5 miles an hour. Not real miles an hour, just game miles an hour. That's the number of points that it costs to get there, so that's two points, and then it would cost another 3 points because slope cost has a movement cost of 3, so we'd be moving a bit quickly. Okay, so get light machine guns on this side. While he's doing that, let's have a look. See if we can see anything. No, still quite a lot of smoke there. From there, and that's why that hex was mortar fire, so I can't leave him there. Put him here. And that's useless. Why is he still visible? What the hell? Did not expect that. Shit. 3 hexes, so that is gonna be a problem later. he might have been seen. I did not actually anticipate that he would be seen past the trees. Did not expect that. This is one of the things that confuses me about buildings. It's a height 10 building, but you're not on the building, so why would you be seen, right? Why can you see over the tree? I mean, you're beside the building, not on top of it. It's a bit confusing. So that hex may be targeted with mortar fire in the next turn, I think. Okay, so down here, a little bit of scouting. Okay. I'll leave him there for now, because he didn't opportunity fire, so he didn't see me. And is anybody else around? No. Okay. Should I take a shot here? Question is, will he be spotted right away? Nope. That 41% should be the anti-tank rifle, I think. Yeah. Took 3 shots, but we got it. And he can't escape, so if infantry show up there, he's in big trouble. So, what we're gonna do, actually, is move them this way. used up all his movement, so unfortunately he's stuck there for the moment. Well, no, I have to find out what's up here, so that requires a leap here. Like that. Okay, what are they armed with? Grenade launcher, that's dangerous to the tank, so... Oh, they took a bigger hit. Not sure why. Ow. Okay, that did not work out. Now the problem is they're still exposed in that position. I'm not sure why that was such a big... They... Okay, only thing I can think of is that they didn't have much cover, because I moved them into the open. Unfortunately, I can't rally him enough to move him anywhere. He doesn't have any movement points left. Damn it! There's probably another one up here. That might not be the best place for them. Let's put them this way, because they're going to take another hit next turn. Well, my opponent's turn anyway, and the enemy turn. And I don't have anything to support them. Damn. Thing is, I'm pretty sure there's another squad up here, so it wouldn't have been any better off. I couldn't move up this side. Thinking maybe I should have moved a tank up. That's at short range. I mean, at short range, the tanks are quite. They're not battle tanks. They're just the recon tanks. They're very lightly armored. Oh well, that's the choices that were made. Nothing that he can do. Gonna move him up again. But I may not get away with it this time. No, nobody there. Okay. I'm not going to fire at him because chances of hitting him are actually quite low. He didn't fire in his turn, so his position is still quite well hidden. Anything else? Trying to figure out if he's moved or... Nope, just can't see anything there. I think he's moved. There was a TKS here, a light tank. It's not even a light tank. Wikipedia describes it as a tankette, which actually is a correct term, because there were tanks that were so small they didn't really qualify as being anything, actually qualify for the term tank. I don't think we came anywhere close to hitting that, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the artillery, though. I need to cancel some of it, since my ammo is not the best at the moment. Ah, it moved. Bugger. Trying to figure out how he anticipated that. He's good, man. That's experience, right? I think he parked there probably for several turns, and then, okay, I've been here long enough. But he's moving very slowly. So actually, I'm gonna cancel, because I don't... Actually, there's nothing to cancel. It's saying there's a... Yeah, there. Yep, they're not firing again. Okay, so we may need some mortar fire here, though. Let's see. Actually, wait a second. It just occurred to me. Okay, I can't rally him anymore. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, because that's gotten bad enough. If I move another squad in, and it gets sticks to the head as well, then the entire platoon is just suddenly... basically out of action. So I actually may need to move this one up, because I think this one is probably done. Probably. It's still got some strength left, but I don't know. I have a feeling it's not going to survive this one. Okay, but I think you can call in artillery on that. Ammo situation is 32 rounds. Okay. Left to do. He doesn't need to move, so I really sit and he'll stay there and fire at that one. So then we'll hit him in the turn after, and hopefully these guys will recover enough that we can move up again. Hopefully. we saw something here. I don't know what it was though. During the replay, it's gone now. It might have been this unit that was retreating and then it dispersed, because that's one possibility. But I don't feel like watching the replay again. So we'll just hope that I'm right on that. I'm not going to call any other artillery. I think he's running away. He's moving. I can't predict where he's going to be. He's not moving. That might be useful. Let's see. J0. And look, the J ones are. The J platoon is running low. Shit, they're all running low. Yeah, well, usually I don't run out. This is the first time I've come close to running out. I'm only halfway through the battle, so yeah, I really can't call up artillery too much now. Let's have a look at him. Okay, he's out of range. Sure that's close enough. I moved, so it probably isn't close enough though. Yeah, well, we'll see next turn. That takes them all turn to set up. Okay, I think that's it for artillery. It's troubling that he's moving forward here. Oh, there's some things I haven't moved. Yeah. See past that there, but nobody else will be able to. So maybe 1 year and I just fucked up again. Well, I think I might have got away with it. So I'll look at that in a second. I'm trying to be so careful to, trying to take care to make sure I've got the unit selected, and then just have a sudden brain fart. And you moved the wrong unit again, you stupid idiot. The little surprise is most of the time I've made that mistake, I managed to get away with it. I don't know how that's possible. Using up a lot of luck there, I think. Okay, so, do I need to move anything else? Let's look. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the half tracks. I feel that I might be moving things around on this side more than this side right now. So I'll move them over that side and see if they become useful. Okay, I think I'm done here. We just need to do final. Set everybody's ranges, and then we're finished, hopefully. When we find out if there's more mortar fire, if that hex gets hit again. Okay. Oh, I wanted to check. I'll do it as part of this. 3. Range 3 should be sufficient. I don't see any need for more here. Yep, he's good. Suppression is still 3. Should be alright. Yeah, he should be alright. Here's the mistake. Okay, so I'll probably get away with it because he's out of sight of any enemies at this point. So they won't. If anybody knew was there, he would have just disappeared. So it might not be a bad thing, but still, I don't have any, visual on this side. So, yeah, I mean that unit there was helpful because it had not been attacked for a long time. So I'm guessing it had not been seen. The enemy was not aware it was there, and it's good to have a unit like that that is able to keep an eye out without being noticed. Which is one of the reasons I like the 2-man squads, but they've proven to be quite a liability in this battle. I pushed them out to the front, and they got killed very easily. So, which is a lot of points. They're worth like 20 points, just because recon is valuable. So they're not cheap units. And we'll move that recon around the side. I did not move these. I don't know if I should. No. Let them sit there for another turn, see what happens. Yeah, we'll leave them there. Mortars are not firing this turn. Leave that range like that in case they fire at these, because that's really the only target they have right now. They can't actually see them. They've lost sight of them. Well, if it's not on the map, then basically you've lost sight of it. So, but you can still have it as a target, so you can keep track of where it is. It's like, just we know there's an enemy over there. We know it's moving around a bit, but we can't quite make it out. Actually, again, that's the reason it's such a poor target. Well, also the fact that it's long range, that does not help. Leave that at 6. I think I messed up on that one as well. Moved him too fast, not expecting to still be in line of sight. I want to leave that at... I'm going to shorten that down. Okay, so we'll unload the guns next turn, and then have them move into position. Have the guns move into position, to have the crews roll the guns into position, so I don't know how that's going to work. Infantry guns are quite large. Artillery pieces are quite large. You tend not to be able to move them around without them getting noticed, so we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I may need to move the recon tanks up in support. I'm hesitant to do it because I know he's got, you know, they're not battle tanks, but they have a bigger gun on them. They have 37mm guns on them, so those light tanks, those light recon tanks, are not going to withstand much of that. And this is short range. If it was, you know, at 10 hexes or more, maybe we might have a chance. But we're looking at a fist fight here, so you know, fist fight ranges. Not terribly, not too confident that those tanks will survive. Good, and we're done. Okay, let's end the turn. Ouch.